a documentary about 3 remarkable women who continue to fight for freedom despite persecution by the authorities.
Havana, Cuba, November 2009. This cry for help was recorded with a cell phone. Yoani Sánchez was taken into custody and beaten, her crime blogging. She's been informing the global community about repression in Cuba for years. Here she is writing about the death of a political prisoner.
A Orlando Zapata lo mataron múltiples manos. Los hechos que condujeron a la muerte de ese cubano de 42 años carecen hasta hoy de una versión oficial. Lo dejó apagarse el gobierno de un país donde mostrar un criterio diferente puede conducir a un hombre tras la reja.
Yoani Sánchez is a political activist in Cuba. Zeng, a rebel in China. And Farnaz Seifi is a dissident from Iran. Though from different backgrounds, these women are united in their fight for human rights, using the internet as their weapon. Farnaz Seifi was forced to leave her homeland in 2007 to escape police harassment. She was the only one of the 3 to appear with the director when Forbidden Voices premiered in Switzerland. Sánchez and Zeng are banned from travelling. Farnaz Seifi fights for Iranian women's rights via the net.
Lots of blogs are filtered, and even Blogspot, which is one of the main places to start a blog, it is filtered in my country. I think all these actions of the government also shows their fear about the potential of the internet, blogs and social networking website, and how Iranian people use them to raise awareness and criticize the government.
每天半夜起来给孩子喂完奶，惶恐不安地听楼上国保警察的动静。胡家，我们还会有自由吗？
Zeng Xinchen is one of China's most well-known dissidents. Her refusal to stop blogging became a thorn in the side of the country's communist rulers. Though their situations are different, the bloggers all share a single-minded determination that impressed director Barbara Miller.
They suffer, their families suffer, it changes their entire lives, but they want to report what's happening in their countries. For example, Zeng Jinyan spent 3 years under house arrest just after her daughter was born. She paid a high price. Still, all of them plan to keep going, because the cause is greater than themselves.
In Iran, Farnaz Seifi was forbidden to work or study, intimidated and even jailed. Eventually she went into exile in Europe. From afar, she saw repression increase after Iran's presidential elections in 2009, and her friends were arrested one after another. Seifi realized that as long as the current regime is in power, she can't return home.
I remember I called my dad, and he was also so sad, so shocked, so disappointed. And I told him, for me it is like the beginning of an end, but also it's like the beginning of a very deep sadness in my own personal life.
Yoani Sánchez from Cuba could not be here.
Having a high profile internationally protects these women, but only to a certain extent, as the assault on Yoani Sánchez proves, and regimes still attempt to discredit them.
Existe en la isla una contrarrevolución de nuevo tipo compuesta por blogueros. Estos cibermercenarios constituyen instrumentos fabricados para generar focos de conflicto interno de interés para los Estados Unidos.
Iran has also declared cyber war on bloggers. It takes imagination and a number of tricks, not to mention perseverance and faith, to get around the censors.
Internet, social networks, blogs by themselves cannot change anything. What is important is the mind behind them. And that gives me hope that maybe, yes, by using these weapons, we can also have good impression for that. Maybe not really a big change anytime soon, but these little steps, little changes, raising more awareness, getting more people involved, they're all very important.
Barbara Miller's film shows the successes and the setbacks faced by these bloggers in their fight for freedom. Forbidden Voices, an impressive film about 3 remarkable women whose voices deserve to be heard.
促进人类的幸福。